Welcome to this Wrestling Unlimited Q&A here at the Wrestling Unlimited YouTube channel and Facebook group page that is also being co-promoted with the World Promo Wrestling Facebook group page and YouTube channel. And if you want questions answered in a future Q&A video, whenever they happen, they probably will not happen often, but when they do happen, I will let you know, and please send them through Facebook or Facebook Messenger. Let's get started with some questions. Paul Andrew Bello. Best heel in the business and thoughts on how WWE handled the rebirth of ECW. I'll answer that second question first. Fucking terribly. Bad, terrible, awful, just about as much as I expected, if not maybe even 10 times worse. Best heel in the business, you can't really go any further than Roddy Piper, Ravishing Rick Rude, $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, how even Andre when he turned heel back in 1988 or 1987, excuse me. Hulk Hogan when he turned heel in WCW in 1996. But if you're asking best heel in 2015, that question still remains to be answered. It was Seth Rollins, but that wasn't really saying much, and it is now turned into Sheamus, and once again, it's not really saying much. Anton Garcia, why is Kevin Steen a god? He is pretty godly, if you ask me. Kevin Owens / Kevin Steen is a damn god. In the ring, on the mic, just in general. He is one to look out for, one to look at as a great top star. At least, maybe not now, but definitely in the future for WWE. That was a great signing for WWE. Trying to get Kevin Steen as I try to move my bag for whatever reason. Signing Kevin Steen was a good move. They've done some good stuff so far with him other than feed him to the Cena monster, but I'm pretty sure he'll get built back up because WWE is pretty high on him. Tom Collier, promo wrestling match of the year. Man. That's a tough one. You know what? I'll be the smartass and say you have to wait until we do our WPW award show at the end of the year. You're just going to have to wait for that. From Dylan Messerschmidt, would you ever want to see WWE use more WCW pay-per-views, and if so, which ones? Starrcade. Get rid of Survivor Series. Put Starrcade in November. I know it was in December in WCW, but put it in November in WWE. Replace Survivor Series, go on a reduced pay-per-view schedule, and fucking put Starrcade in the pay-per-view schedule. That would work. If you were in a match against Chuck Taylor, would you sell his invisible grenade move? I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, so I'm just going to move on. From Chris Rubio, how long will Sheamus hold the championship? Great question. I would like to see him hold it till Rumble or Fastlane. I do not want him going into WrestleMania with the title. I don't. When will Sasha Banks get a Divas title shot, and does Paige have another one in store? When will she get a title shot? Relatively soon, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's one coming eventually. Will Paige get another one? Absolutely, because WWE doesn't care what they do with the Divas. So she's going to get a title shot based on the fact that, WWE doesn't care. They just throw them in random matches, random feuds, random storylines, random championship title defenses. It's ridiculous what WWE does with the Divas. They do not deserve the treatment that they get, but they get it, and it's ridiculous. Is We the People dead, and will Zeb eventually turn on Del Rio and rejoin Swagger? As soon as that storyline fizzles out, and it will, because it already has started to fizzle out, yes, eventually Zeb will turn on Del Rio, rejoin Swagger, but what does that really do? I'm just being completely realistic here. Jack Swagger's still going to suck without Zeb Coulter in his corner, without this feud with Alberto Del Rio. Walter Main, who do you see breaking out in promo wrestling in 2016 and in professional wrestling in 2016? Professional wrestling, Kevin Owens. Probably Kevin Owens. Promo wrestling, That one's a tough one. Promo wrestler in 2016, Shady. Dylan Rumor. He's going to break out in 2016. I would not be surprised if he's world champion at the beginning of the year. What promo wrestler do you feel is not given their due respect? Shady. Guy puts out some damn good stuff. He needs respect. I'm sorry, he does. And I fell into the category of not believing in him at first, but now I'm sold. If you could build your 4 horsemen of promo wrestling, who would it be and why? Probably Baron, Buckshot, Buckshot. Walter, maybe you. 4th one. Man. 4th one, maybe Havoc. Just put Havoc in, why not? What promo wrestler do you feel is the most underrated? Well, Shady, if you go back to that second question. But, I'll go Brian Carr. I don't think Carr gets enough credit. You know, the guy's talented with whatever gimmicks he has. He makes every single gimmick work. And yet, he's never been WPW World Champion. You know, he's never really held that much gold other than tag belts. So, I'll say Brian Carr. Who would you put on the Mount Rushmore of wrestling and why? Hulk Hogan, Bruno, Andre. Are there 4 on Mount Rushmore or 5? I think there's 4. Bruno, Hogan, Andre, maybe Vince. Put Vince up there. Who are your favorite promos to watch? Yours, obviously. Baron brings a lot of entertainment. Alec brings a lot of character. Tyler Harper brings a lot of energy. Collier brings out a lot of good writing style with his promo, so I like his. Buckshot's just fucking awesome. Buckshot is great. I think Buckshot would be my favorite. What match that has never happened do you want to see in WPW? Well, it was ATM versus Baron, but that happened already. I'm not sure about that one. Who do you see being the future of WPW? That one's also tough. That one's also tough. I'm not sure about that one either. What is the worst WWE pay-per-view you have ever seen? WrestleMania 27. Oh my god. WrestleMania 27. Victory Road 2011. Survivor Series 2015. SummerSlam 2010. And that's all I can answer. Who is the biggest missed star in WWE history? Tons of guys. Bobby Lashley, MVP, Chris Masters, Carlito. A lot of different guys. Those are just some, but there's tons more. I'll answer one more question. Is there anything TNA can do to improve to the point of being competition, especially with WWE on a down period like they seem to be? No. Because they continuously back themselves into corners that they cannot get out of. And that has always been TNA's problem, and that will always be TNA's problem. Thank you for submitting questions for this Q&A. I'll hope to have another one in the next couple of days. Later.